the terrifying moment BBC film crew are pelted with boiling rocks and run for their lives as Mount Etna erupts in front of them. A BBC journalist, her camera crew and a group of German tourists have been caught on camera fleeing from an eruption on the slopes of Mount Etna in Italy today. A woman can be heard screaming on the video as those caught on the volcano rushed to get back into a minibus which took them to safety. An elderly man, a tourist, can be seen bleeding from a cut on his forehead. Later in the video, banging and booming sounds can be heard as the volcano erupts. After running to safety, the BBC's global science correspondent, Rebecca Morrell, tweeted, "BBC team all okay, some cuts, bruises and burns. Very shaken though, it was extremely scary. Running down a mountain pelted by rocks, dodging burning boulders and boiling steam, not an experience I ever want to repeat," she added. She described it on Twitter. Lava flow mixed with steam caused huge explosion, group pelted with boiling rocks and steam. Ms. Morrell, who was on the volcano with cameraman Rachel Price and producer Alison Francis, said 8 people had suffered head injuries, burns, cuts, and bruises. Mount Etna erupted for the 3rd time in just under 3 weeks, spitting molten lava nearly 650 feet into the sky above Sicily. The temperature inside the mountain is believed to be 1,000 degrees centigrade, 1,832 degrees Fahrenheit. An amazing 78-year-old lady was very close, but safely got away, Ms. Morrell tweeted. Incident could have been worse. Explosions like this have killed, but seems minor injuries for now, she added. Italian news reports say scientists investigating the recent eruptions were injured when magma spewing from the volcano hit snow, causing an explosion. The Catania Operations Center of Italy's Volcanology Institute confirmed today that members of a team taking measurements on the active volcano had been injured, but had no details on the numbers involved or the seriousness of the injuries. The Italian authorities said 35 tourists were on the volcano when the eruption happened. The president of the Italian Alpine Club chapter in Catania, Umberto Marino, was traveling up the volcano in a snowmobile when injured people started running in his direction. He told the Catania Today website, "The material thrown into the air fell back down, striking the heads and bodies of people who were closest." The Italian news agency ANSA said 3 German tourists and another person were taken to hospital with head injuries. A scientist from Italy's Volcanology Institute, Boris Bank, suffered a bruise to his head, but he said on his Facebook page, "I am generally fine and having a good, well-deserved beer in this moment." Mr. Bank said it was frightening and spectacular at the same time. This latest phase of activity at Europe's highest volcano follows the first eruption in more than a year at the end of February. The eruption came from a relatively new crater on the southeastern side of the 3,000-meter peak. It was captured on film by Italy's Geology and Volcanology Institute, INGV. Etna has been putting on a show in recent days, however Catania's airport remains open and there have been only periodic spews of volcanic ash.